Hi all, so Solstice of Heroes is here again, and this is going to be a quick video guide to try and help you get done with this event as quickly as possible, because in my opinion there isn't that much worth grinding for during this event unless you're desperate for some high roll stat armor. So first thing you're going to do when you log in is you're going to go to the tower, go see Eva Levante, who will be in her normal spot just in front of where you spawn in. She will ask you to go and run a bonfire bash, so you'll go and do that, and then when you go back to her after that, you'll get a set of legendary Solstice armor. A bit different to the other years in that you're not going to upgrade the armor through green, blue to legendary, or uncommon, rare to legendary. You'll just get the legendary set straight away. Once you've got that legendary set, if all you're interested in is the elemental glow, you can go straight to the Eververse store, purchase it, and you're done. The only thing I would say is this is the elemental glow on my Titan. It isn't the most prominent. It's quite subtle in its effects this year. Whether that's a bug or whether it's intentional, I don't know. It might get changed by Bungie, but just keep a heads up. This is what it looks like on a Titan. I'm not sure what it looks on the other classes at the moment, but yeah, just to give you the heads up. Once you've got your legendary set, you'll start then opening up the event challenges for this season. And you need to complete all of these so that you can get enough kindling to upgrade your armor and get the silver leaves and silver ash to do so as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the very end of these challenges first and skip straight to in the hot seat. Now this one requires activities completions on Neptune. Now I've done one run of the strike on Neptune and got 30%. However, I have heard if you do a Nezarec checkpoint in the Root of Nightmares raid, you'll get 70% for that. So 2 runs on Nezarec, quite simple to do, quite an easy boss. Just jump into LFG, see if you can find a group to join and run it with. Completing that will also help burn them down, which is kill bosses anywhere in the system. So that's a start on that one for you as well. The next one is a Spark in the Dark. This one is Altars of Sorrows or Salvage. Now I'm not sure how much Salvage gives progression wise, but Altar of Sorrows, if you go in and start a tier 1 Altar of Sorrows and work all the way through to tier 5 and kill the boss, it will complete this quest step. So I would advise doing Altar of Sorrows. The next one we've got is Fires of Competition. Complete 10 Crucible or Gambit matches. I would do Crucible because Team Scorched is on this week, which is very quick matches. Complete 10 of those. By completing that, you'll start working on Raking the Coals, which is complete activities in playlist. Crucible will count towards that. You'll also start working on Like Wildfire, defeat targets in the system. Guardians give more bonus. So yeah, do that one. And you'll also work on Forged in Flame, which is defeat Guardians, which is only 10 kills anyway. So you should be able to complete all 4 of those by the time you've got your 10 matches done. So that's 4 challenges, bounties, whatever you want to call them, done for the price of 1. Next we've got Blindwell or Dares. Blindwell I think is the play for this one, just because you can get the harmonic buff from the enemies in that activity. Plus there's a lot of bosses that spawn. The harmonic buff gives you increased super and ability regen, and another one of these challenges is to get super ability kills. So you should be able to complete that one whilst doing your Blindwell runs. Vanguard Ops or Nightfalls. I've done 2 Vanguard Ops and got 10% on each of them, but I've heard Nightfalls on any difficulty give 15, so it might be worth just jumping into Hero Nightfalls and doing 7 of those to get your Brightfall completed. Playlist activities, when you're running your Crucible, you should complete this one as well, so I won't worry too much about that one. Bosses, that'll be done as you're doing your Altar of Sorrows, as you're doing your strikes, as you're doing your Blindwell completions, you complete that one. Fortune Flame we've already spoke about, super abilities we've already spoke about, and then the last one really here is defeat targets with hand cannon, shotguns, rocket launchers. Just run around with a hand cannon on or a shotgun or a rocket launcher, just get kills with them. That'll progress quite quickly as well. The last one here is defeat targets. Again, that should be done in the background. We won't need to worry about doing that one too much. It should just auto-complete. Once you've done all of those, we're on to the Bonfire Bash specific challenges. So the first one is complete a Bonfire Bash. That will tick off as part of the entry quest line for the event. So I wouldn't worry about that one. Prismatic Taken. These are the Takens that spawn in the Bonfire Bash public events. I think it spawns twice during the run. All you need to do is there's 2 yellow bar taken in each spawn. Just get a shot on them is all you need to do. Once they die, they will count towards this for you. So that should be quite simple to do. Ignition carriers are going to be the glowing enemies that drop the little white balls that you throw at the bonfire. Kill 15 of those. Again, should be quite fairly straightforward to do. Stoking the flames. There's 3 of these. You've got this one for 35. You've got one for 70, and then you've got another one for 100. So this is just throwing those little white balls that the ignition carriers drop at the bonfire. So again, fairly straightforward. You should be able to do this in a few runs. It shouldn't take too long to do, put it that way. And then the last one for the base challenges will be collecting silver ash. Now, what I would advise with this is, as you're completing all your triumphs, keep an eye on the silver leaves total you've got in your inventory, as I think you can only hold about 100 of these. Once you get close to 100, I would stop doing your playlist activities, because these drop from playlists, and go and run a few bonfire bashes to bring these down and start converting these leaves into silver ash. You'll get more, well, you'll convert more of these into silver ash, the more pieces of Solstice armor you're wearing. So for this event, I would just leave your legendary set you get from Eva on, and just keep running until you get your silver leaves down. Once your silver leaves are down to a lower level, jump back in, finish off any other triumphs you need to do in playlist activities before transitioning back to Bonfire Bash. Once you've done all that, you should have enough kindling to upgrade your armor. So if you look in the mod screen on your armor, you've got these last 2 boxes. The first one, you have to put kindling in. So you have to put 1 in for there, 2 in for your second bit, 3 in for the last. So you need 6 pieces of kindling per armor piece. And then you also need to put in silver ash to upgrade as well. So you need to just keep running playlist activities to get silver leaves, running Bonfire Bash to convert the leaves into ash, and then job done. You don't need anything to upgrade the class item because that doesn't re-roll with any stats, so it's just the 4 main pieces of armor you need to worry about. As for weapons, you can still get hold of the hand cannon and the shotgun from previous years if you want to grab hold of those. I don't think I've ever used either of those weapons, so I don't think they're too brilliant at the moment. The new rocket launcher, yes, it does come with hatchling, but from what I've seen someone fire a rocket into a massive group of enemies at Shirochi, and only 2 hatchlings spawn, so I don't think it's that good. If Bungie ever buff the spawn rate, maybe it might be good in the future, but I don't think at the moment it's anything too exciting. Let's put it that way. So that's the guide for Solstice. Hopefully you can get in and get out as soon as you can, so you can carry on playing whatever games you want to play or whatever activities you want to play. Hopefully you find this useful, and I'll talk to you all soon.